What time is it? It's Sampstra Games time, and we're going to continue with Factory Town. Now, one thing they always love to do, like in traffic games, I know this is not a traffic game, but I want to tell you, is that I love to have like a place where you have like a bunch of people waiting, and you kind of add a new bus, and then they're moving elsewhere, and you again have a bunch of people waiting. It's like so much fun. And this is the same thing here. So I just love have one conveyor belt for like a gazillion of other stuff because it makes me feel cool, you know, like we have iron wheels, conveyor belts, and I want to add one more thing here. And what I was thinking is, look at this. This mine makes way too much stone, so let's do something with stone that we could add onto this conveyor belt down to this barn and have another wagon helping out on this one-way road and bring it to the general store. So the obvious choice would be stone brick, but that might be a little too easy. So I'm thinking, what about wooden axes? Or nails probably doesn't need stone though. Or pickaxe. How do you make pickaxe or wooden axe? Let's check out a workshop. Pickaxe, wooden axe. Yeah, neither of that needs stone. We would need something that needs stone. Wow. Essentially, the only thing that actually needs stone is stone brick. At least here. And at the machine shop, rail tile is the only thing that needs stone. Want to do but that's like too much stone. I don't think this armor is gonna have enough. Well, actually, if we put it to 5 workers, maybe. So we would have like another setup for iron tiles that would exclusively go to this thing. That could work. Even if it's not like at the highest production, it would be fine. So let's build a stonemason here. And we're gonna put a priority to the metal conveyor belt stonemason. But we're gonna have like a, we'll have like a thing here. And we're gonna place, yeah, the chutes automatically behaving in the priority sort of way. The problem is I don't know which one has a priority, so let me just change this to this and we'll add the pusher here. We'll have a pusher going that way and the metal conveyor belt has to be rotated this way. So priority to that. You'll make stone bricks. Ooh, polished stone cannot be sold. Okay, so we'll make stone bricks. Then we're gonna need a machine shop, which will be here. And it will be given the stone bricks. Like that. So you now have your stone bricks. Your job is to make rail tiles. You have stone bricks. You're gonna need planks, which I could easily place a forester here. Like if I have a forester here and a lumber mill here, and I have a regular thing this way, you make 3 wood, and then you, whoa, sorry, your job is to make planks, and we'll have a metal conveyor belt because why not? Placing it in. So now we've given ourselves both planks and stone bricks. Last thing we need is iron plates. So this, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna remove this and we're gonna use this mine for a forge that's gonna be up here, I think. Yeah, and it's gonna have 1, 2, 3 thing like that. It's gonna go to 1, 2. Well, actually, it should go here because if we do it here, we can just go straight through. That's effective, more effective. Chute, sorry. And then we'll have a chute going. Well, not a chute because we need a conveyor belt. And then gonna go to 1, 2, 3 here. Do you want to do cloth one or metal one? Let's do metal one, I think. Okay. Your job is to make iron plates. Oh, what is your problem? Building will output item that is not compatible with chute. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's just because the chute is here. Oh, we'd have to move it. Because it... Or we'll just change this to metal conveyor belt. So that it doesn't... And we also need to place a blocker here and set it to the iron plate to make sure that any iron plates are not going from the forge. Instead, we want to have a grabber here that will grab the iron plates. Otherwise, it would potentially try to bring them to the stonemason, which is not good. Then we're gonna have a chute going this way for that. Unfortunately, you do not have coal. Oh, and this needs to be a metal conveyor belt. You need fuel. Coal or fertilizer. None of these. Well, the closest thing is that. But actually, we could just use this, because this is making plenty of stuff for both farms, I think. So let's do a metal conveyor belt and have it go up. And we seem to be okay. I'm gonna put a priority to this forge. So I'll change this to... Maybe we can just use a regular pusher and say go this way if possible, and then go that way if not. Now you are now making, yeah, you're making iron plates, you're moving to here, you are now making stuff. Not very quickly, but that's okay. You want to copy this. Whoa, this is a very high height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm thinking. No, that's not enough. One more. Copy. Yes. Not that way. And grab a grabber. Can you grab it? I think we might be too high. Yeah, we're most definitely too high. So, you're gonna have to remove this maybe to that way. Now if I place a grabber, is that gonna work? Still too high? Seriously? Okay, I guess. And then we'll place a grabber like that. Okay, it works now. Perfect. Now we could add this down here so that it actually looks like it's standing on something. Assuming if I would place it on the right spot. It is at the right spot, right? Yes. It actually looks like it's standing on something that's reasonable. We are having a lot of iron plates. Iron thingy. Is the priority always on the thing where I need it to be? Yeah, this stonemason is focusing this forge. No, this forge is waiting on iron. That's because we need a pusher for that. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is remove this, and we're gonna rotate this that way. Go, and we'll need to have a pusher going that way. So most of my iron should be going to you, to this forge. This forge needs the iron, and any leftover iron can go. Will there be any leftover iron ever though? Yeah, this is slowly increasing, like very slowly. And then this is not getting anything. Oh, right. This barn is not using it. So we're gonna upgrade this barn, and we're gonna change one of these to the iron rail tiles. So we can have up to 100. And then we're gonna need to build a wagon that is going to grab rail tiles and bring it to the general store. I'll add another path here so we have like a 3-way. And like that, maybe. Because why not? Yeah, it's okay, it's working. Yeah, those waiting for iron wheels. We don't have that many iron wheels, but we're moving. Yeah, they're all waiting here because of this. You're not making much of this, to be honest. Why not? Yeah, it's because of this. You are just not getting much iron. Even if this is at the highest level, both of these are at the highest level. They're just not making. We're gonna have to lower this to maybe level 3, I think. Or just 2. 3. We'll put it 3 workers. So the forage here is going a little slower. Because... yeah. But then again, as soon as it gets to 10 output iron plates, it's gonna stop working. Then we're gonna get more to here, I guess. Yeah, see now it's starting to move to this other forge, which is good. Very slowly, yeah. Very slowly though. We are not... yeah. I'd like this to go like, if it went this slow or this slow, that'd be fine. But now I think it's like too slow. Well, let's wait a little bit to check it. We're getting, like, this is our first iron plate, and the next one is gonna come like when? That is a big space bit in between. Worse than the conveyor belts. This is at the highest level. And this, unfortunately, does not have any iron deposit in its range. Wow, this is not ideal. You... oh, the problem is that you actually are waiting to let your stuff out, but then you're not sending it through. Again, this would be a good place for advanced logistics, saying like, if to this guy, if this guy has like at least 5 stone waiting, or iron ore waiting to move in, then send it through here, otherwise send it through there. That could be interesting. Like with a blocker, like block the movement to here or something. So you know what, we'll change this back to a splitter, I guess. Well, not back, we didn't have a splitter yet, but... because the problem was that, like, while this guy was focusing on this, this guy was not doing anything, then we definitely don't want this guy to not be doing anything. So we're gonna use it this way. Okay. And then you'll be getting way more iron, then yeah, we can make more of these iron tiles. I don't need them to work like continuously, but I do want to add it up all of here. Have all of this add up. So this, what's kind of like the spacing? Is it getting better? It should be. The spacing is still pretty big, but it's not the worst. I mean, if you look at all the 3 things, actually kind of almost filled up. It's like, I know there's still spaces in between, but like, it's getting more filled up, which is good. Which is very, very nice. Now, what are you doing? You have stone bricks, or you're just for stone bricks? Okay. That's fine. And you... oh, we are selling the stone bricks from here, I guess? I don't think there's any wagon doing anything. Yeah, I think we were selling it, but then we kind of changed our mind. Yeah, we're not selling anything in the materials category, I think. Yeah, nothing. Oh, yeah, we're selling all the food, very good clothing, and starting to work on the gadgets. The gadgets are still very, very low. Because the iron tiles to 80%, conveyor belts to how much? 40%. And iron wheel is 10%. So it's like, altogether it should do something, but it's still not, it's still too slow. It's like, because if you, all 3 of these fill like 1 household, and we have like 25 households. It's not going over well. So what we're gonna do, I think, is we're gonna add maybe 1 more mine. That could work. But then again, I don't know if we want that. You know what? Yeah, we have enough. Let's build 1 more mine. And where would we place it? this is not enough space. We'll place it this way, I guess. And we can have metal conveyor belts going on a 1, 2, 3. Okay, go in 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have it go like 1, 2, I think. We'll have metal conveyor belts. Actually, we could just use cloth conveyor belts. There's no need to use metal. Not in this case, I think. That's still moving through? Yes, good. And then we'll have a grabber. Grab iron ore. Turn you on. Iron ore. Go. Okay, that's moving. And then this forge is gonna get more. And then we can probably add a few workers. Let's go with the 3 workers. We'll see. Yeah, we're working continuously now, which is... oh, almost continuously, I should say. Do you have iron ore in stock? Yes, you do. So let's just... so actually we should... we could actually just change it to chutes, now that I'm thinking about it. Because we are not... I thought we might be going like up, but we're not. So let's just do that. That's much faster. Place the grabber there again. We don't even need to set up the grabber because we're only doing iron ore here. And this is, yeah, this is going crazy fast. That's perfect. Now it's gonna go slower because you don't have that much output production. But still. Ooh. Still, it's working continuously, which is perfect. You are also working continuously, which is also perfect. And even with the 3 workers, so then you should be we're almost working continuously, but you're making just enough iron tusks. That's actually good. To essentially fill up this conveyor belt. Wow, we might need to change this to metal conveyor belt, which would be cool. You could actually just change it. Oh, that's actually an interesting thing. We could just change it from here. Because up until then we have spaces in between. But then at this point we're getting to a point where we don't have spaces in between. So we want to make sure that we are giving enough of everything. Maybe even here. Could have that faster. Yeah, that seems good. Ooh, it's going crazily through. Yes. Actually thinking of putting this one ahead. Having it like go a bit through. Yeah, like sometimes you can just go like just before the conveyor belt. Look at that. Ooh. Well, I increased the bound to 100 just because I don't want it to happen that we, for example, have like 100 of something and then we're not able, then the conveyor belt will get stuck. But with the wagons, it should essentially never happen. We would probably be okay with just 50, but I put it like just in case. Just in case. Because upgrading it doesn't really cost me much, so it doesn't matter. And by the way, what do we need to upgrade our base? Oh, mana crystals. Okay. And this? Oh, this is all at level 5. Oh, they're consuming food. Good. They're not getting... they should be getting medicinal supplies, though. They don't seem to be getting... because we do have bandages. South. Mostly just consuming food. Okay. Veggies. Oh yeah, now they're consuming cloaks. Good. Flour. Ooh, ointment. Perfect. Specialty goods we don't really have yet. That's okay. Ooh. Specialty goods is like advanced gadgets, mana pipe, magic radar, magic conveyor belts, magic supplies, jewelry, or gourmet stuff. Yeah, in the next episode we're gonna have to do something to do purple coins anyways. So then we're gonna have to do mana for that and then sell something like that, which will be cool. And I want to change this to metal conveyor belts as well. Go super fast. Look at it flying through. And now there's much more space in between these things, which is perfect. Yes. Ooh, flying through like crazy. Apothecary's like, I'm getting stuff now. Yes. Great. Ooh, this is going very well, I have to say. Look at this. Getting our rail ties, conveyor belts, and iron wheels. Everything they could ever want. Actually, we make wooden wheels somewhere? Do we have too many wooden wheels? No, we're mostly just waiting on wooden wheels. Okay, I was like, if we have overproduction of wooden wheels, we could potentially be sending it there, but we don't. We do have like 150 here waiting, but this is not making too much, so it's fine. Because you don't have enough blanks. So if I add a worker here, this will now work continuously, which is good. Could I add a worker here? If I have 5 workers here, I'll be waiting. But if I have 5 workers here, will I still be waiting? Yes, so 4, 3. Now, even if I have 5 here, I can only get up to 2 here, so it's not really helpful. Yeah, we still need to wait. Okay. I was thinking, like, if we could get a higher overproduction, we could potentially, you know, use the wooden wheels and send them onto this conveyor belt where we have the conveyor belts. That would be cool. If we're just not getting enough, unless we build another lumber mill and another workshop. We could do that. Can I fit one here? I can fit one here. I can fit one lumber mill there. I have a thing going this way and then this way. Sorry, this should be conveyor belt. Okay, let's try this again. This should be conveyor belt. If I place it this way, remove the splitter, place a grabber. No, that wouldn't work. Well, we could have a splitter here. Have this wooden wheel things just go straight to that. And then... yeah, and then this one's gonna be going to the barn and handling the additional production. Okay, we'll do it that way. So you'll be set to wooden wheels. And then you'll be making planks. And then we'll need this. And we'll set this to metal conveyor belt. We'll set this to 5 workers and this to 2 workers, was it? Yeah, I think it was 5 and 2. Yeah, 5 and 2. So this should be working continuously as soon as this actually gets enough stuff. And we'll help you out from this one as well. And we'll have a splitter. Actually, yeah, we'll have a splitter. I was thinking whether I want to have a grabber, pusher instead to prioritize this. But yeah, we should have a pusher instead. So let's remove this and we'll have a pusher that way. And only if this is like filled up, then we're going to be placing more here. Also, we could probably place more tree planters for these guys. 3 planters. So they can have more, like for example here. And we want to plant 3s. Because I don't know if you saw that, but like there's only like 2 trees that they can actually harvest. Everything else is still growing. So we want to make sure that they always have something that they can actually harvest. Instead of just like, you know, because like 2 trees is good, but like them to have more options. You don't want them to, yeah, see, like right now one of them would have to be waiting. Make sure that there's more stuff growing. Okay, you are now making wooden wheels, sending them to the barn. Great. Next. And some of it could actually go through. Oh, it should be going straight through. I don't know why it's not, but it's fine. We need to have from the barn a conveyor belt going here. Place a grabber. Grabber. Again, this would be good for logistical stuff, like saying only send if you have more than X in storage. That's fine. Wooden wheels. Oh, we need to rotate the grabber. Okay, so we are taking the wooden wheels from this bar. Yeah, and some of these wooden wheels are going straight to it. That's great. So this should have lots of wooden wheels, and then we can also have wooden wheels going to this super big, great spiral stairs. We should also make sure that I need to check what is the, as once we get rid of the 50, what is the spacing going to be? Because yeah, we might need to set this to metal conveyor belt, honestly, because we might have too many wooden wheels. Oh right, and we need to set this to wooden wheels. Wooden wheels, go. And we're gonna have another wagon grabbing the wooden wheels. You grab wooden wheels, send them to general store. Yeah, we have... Are we getting a bit of better spacing? Not much, to be honest. So we're actually gonna have to lower the production of this. You're too good. Lower this to 3 and this to 1. So we're making less. Yeah, it's gonna get lower now as soon as we're emptying this out. Okay, so I think that's it for this episode. In the next one, we're gonna kind of recheck this, whether this is working properly, and if it is, we can move on to purple coins. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.